When Rick Snyder first ran for governor, he referred to himself as one tough nerd, an anti-politician who would lead by relentless positive actions. 4 years on the job, and he says it's working, pointing to Detroit's recent emergence from bankruptcy as one example.
But we should be telling the Michigan story more as we come back, because one of the problems we still have is our image. Because quite often an area's image will lag 5 to 10 years behind the reality. So many people outside of Michigan still think of us in the lost decade.
In fact, the Detroit storyline is the basis for some speculation that Snyder could be a candidate for president in 2016.
Well, there's dozens of names coming up for that. That's one of the flavors of the day kind of thing, is throwing out names for 2016. I'm honored being governor of Michigan.
For his second term, Snyder has a list of items on his agenda, among them fixing Michigan's roads. He's been touring the state lately, pushing the need to improve the state's roads and bridges.
How many people do you know had a blown tire or bent rim in the last year? That cost a lot of money. And wouldn't it be better to invest those resources in better roads?
Across the street from the governor's office, there are competing plans to deal with roads in the House and the Senate, but questions remain about what impact the plans could have on funding our schools.
Well, that's one of the goals we're trying to achieve, is how do you do this so it's not at the expense of other groups? And that's one of the balancing things. So I think there are some opportunities. It may involve how the transition takes place or the ramp up, but there should be a way to do that.